Hi, it's Matt from Charles David Casson Estate Agents. Hope you're all keeping well and safe. I'm here with Emma Robinson of Money Sprite Mortgages. Emma's an independent mortgage broker that I've known for a little while. And I wanted to talk today about first-time buyers. So I want to speak to Emma because A, she's a ray of sunshine, which we all need in these kind of times. And B, and also you're quite heavily involved in the first-time buyer market.
Yes, that's correct. Hello, everybody. I'm Emma Robinson from Money Sprite. Yeah, like Matt says, we've known each other for a little while now, and I love helping first-time buyers. So it'd be really good to give them some help at the moment.
Okay, so just kind of just pre COVID-19, how did the year start? How is it going for you?
So the beginning of the year was fantastic. It was really nice because chains were starting to be completed, and first-time buyers were very much in the market and buying their first houses. And it was really fantastic beginning of the year until recently. But yeah, it's been really good.
Yeah, and that seems to be the general theme. We were noticing more first-time buyers were registering with us. I was at a conference at the end of January, start of February, and Zoopla were there, and they were saying the market trend was the first-time buyers were the biggest chunk of the market. So it certainly felt to me that there was a kind of resurgence of the first-time buyer this year.
Definitely, and I think the first-time buyers help the market to move because we need them coming in at the bottom of the chains to be able to for next-time buyers to move up as well.
Yeah.
And only recently, so last Friday, I had a completion on a first-time buyer that moved into a lovely flat in Chelmsford. So you know things are still moving for them if they've got things in motion.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I've done a separate video about, what to do if you are midway moving and that kind of thing. What I really, I suppose, wanted to talk about, so when you turn on the news, it comes up and it says, all you hear is the headline, mortgage lenders withdrawn from the market. And, I've been chatting to a lot of first-time buyers recently, and there is a bit of a worry and a feeling out there that there aren't any mortgage rates anymore. But, I mean, are banks still, willing to lend?
Definitely, banks are still willing to lend. Now, I have over 50 lenders that I can use and 10,000 mortgage products, and I'm getting daily, hourly updates from lenders. They changed the goalpost. There was a bit of a shock initially from lenders, and they did reduce loan to values, but slowly the loan to value, the higher loan to value products are coming back onto for available for the first time buyers and for other borrowers as well. So I keep updated daily with what is going on with the current mortgage market.
Okay, and I think that's the feeling I've got from other mortgage brokers and people as well, is now more than ever it's important to have somebody like yourself that can track the whole market, because if you're just looking at what one bank's doing, if I'm just going to my personal bank, they're only going to be offering one thing, whereas it's changing that quickly at the moment, and you're obviously getting updated with that kind of regularly.
Yes, exactly. Like I say, I get an email an hour from a different bank telling me that they're doing this or they're doing that, and I'm constantly monitoring it so that I can help my clients. So we know which lender to go with.
Brilliant. And what is it about first time? Because we've chatted before about things, and you do seem to like dealing with first time buyers. What is it about first time buyers you like dealing with?
I become their mum a little bit. So I like to give them a big hug. And what I love about first-time buyers is watching them grow and watching them move into their first home, because that is what buying a house or a flat or your first property is all about. I love the WhatsApp pictures with the keys, they've moved in, and I just really nurture first-time buyers, because I remember being a first-time buyer. I wasn't a mortgage advisor at the time. I was 24. Nobody helped me. I had to rush around to a solicitor to pay my deposit because I didn't know that it had to be there in advance, and it was a complete nightmare. So I want to be there to guide them through the whole process from start to finish.
Emma, I thought you were only 23 now, so
I am. If only.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think it's just meant to be one of the most exciting times of your life, isn't it, being a first-time buyer?
I think everybody remembers buying their first house. I remember moving into my first house with boxes all around me because I'd hoarded things for months before I'd moved in. Such a great feeling, and I want to share that feeling with my clients.
Yeah, no, I agree. And it's the same as what I do. I think over the years we've lost sight of that a little bit. It's all become much more transactional and investment orientated. And I think, you know, it's meant to be nice and exciting and fun. It's stressful at the best times, and at the minute, obviously, it's very stressful. But we're just trying to kind of, it's a big deal, and you only ever buy your first place once, you know, obviously. And
you only get that feeling. Yeah, you've got to enjoy that first feeling, definitely. And I do pride myself, because a lot of my first time buyers say to me, everybody told me this process was really hard and really stressful, but it wasn't because of you. And that's because I take the stress away. They can make a phone call to me about anything throughout the whole process, and I will guide them through it.
Okay. So kind of a bit of advice really for first time buyers out there. Again, you know, I'm hearing a lot of them, and I'm a member of a few Facebook groups with first time buyers in, and they're all kind of saying, oh, you know, is there any point doing anything at the moment? Now, obviously, you can't go out there and view properties as such. You can do virtual viewing and online viewings to get an idea of what's in the market. You can't physically view. But COVID-19 aside, my opinion has always been you should get the mortgage kind of agreed before you start viewing anyway, really. So is there something that people should be doing anyway at the minute?
Yes, definitely. So as a first time buyer, it's good to know what you can borrow. It's good to talk about deposits and what you're going to need, and to have everything in place really before you fall in love with that house. Because worst thing is you fall in love, you don't know what you can borrow, you don't know how much it's going to cost you on a monthly basis, and then you can't proceed with that house. So any first time buyer needs to speak to somebody, whether it be myself or another broker, or to confirm their borrowing potential so that they know what houses they're looking at, really.
Yeah, no, exactly. So I've been predicting that I think there might be quite a few properties come to the market when it all's over. I think there was already the houses on the market, obviously, people that are about to come. And I think through varying circumstances, there's going to be more that come to market. So I think my advice to first-time buyers is probably, look, you know, if you're going to want to buy when this is over, just get everything financially straight now, and then you're good to go as soon as the market takes off again.
I definitely agree. I think there's been a lot of people that are sat in their houses that now realise that they don't actually want to live in this house anymore. So I think when we can start getting out and about, I think there'll be a lot of activity and a lot of properties coming up for sale, and especially for first-time buyers. So anybody that is in a position of they're thinking of buying first property, get your finances in order right now, because you'll be the first in the queue to get those properties when they come up on the market.
Yeah, good, fine. So I think short and sweet answer is lenders are still lending. Get kind of your decisions in principle, your agreements in principle ready, and then when the market opens, go and do the fun bit, which is going and buying stuff.
Exactly that, yes. Put yourself in the best position so when that house comes up, you can just go for it.
Perfect, good stuff. Well, look, Emma, I really appreciate you taking the time out to see us. Are you and the family all keeping well?
Yeah, we're all good. You and your family well?
Yeah, no, we're all fine. All fine. Thank you very much. Good. Well, yeah, thank you for your time. What I'll do is I'll post everybody Emma's details. But if anybody wants Emma's details, please just drop me a line and get in touch. And go and wash your hands.
And you, Matt. Thanks.